Trade surges. This neat new game mechanic that apparently got introduced in the latest Orbital update and I had no idea about, but learned to master in the past couple of days. Please do bear in mind that I've only started playing No Man's Sky about 2 weeks ago, so I'm kind of a noob who does not know that much about the game. But I will share with you what I do know about these trade surges. So, we have the economy scanner on our ship. If we click on it, it searches for a nearby system where a market surge is happening. What that means is that they're paying huge bucks on a set of specific goods, let it be scientific goods, luxury goods, etc. Just keep in mind it's a specific set or group of goods. Typically it's 3 to 5 items. Thing is, I won't be activating the scanner, we'll just browse and buy everything that's discounted and that we also know other stations have a high demand for. I personally usually do a run around 7 to 8 systems from my list, trade in 3 groups of products and end up making around 10 million units in less than 10 minutes. All you have to do is identify what's being paid good money for, then go find a system where they sell that at a discount. After doing this a few times, you will learn that some goods you can just bulk buy from everywhere, because you also know that you can sell that group of goods on X, Y or Z space station. You just have to identify who is paying the highest price. Well, I kinda guess the economy scanner does that. It pinpoints a nearby system with an unusually high demand price for the goods that they usually have high demand for anyway. You will notice that each system has a specific set of goods they trade in. Let's take this for example. So this system usually buys this set of goods: nanotube crate, self-repairing iridium, optical solvent, 5D torus or superconductive fiber. We'll take another example. So you see, 3 of the goods that they were buying at a huge markup, I would say, are on sale here. So I would get nanotube crate, self-repairing iridium and optical solvent from here and sell it in the previous system and make a profit. For example, so let's see what this system buys. They buy, look, decrypted user data, Star Silk and Comet Droplet are in one group, a group of goods that's usually in high demand in this particular system station. It's luxuries, it would seem. And if we check what they sell, it's usually items from some other group of goods which may sell well on another system. So we just noticed that in the previous system. So for my example, I know for a fact that the systems I trade in always buy and sell these 3 types of goods: this group, including these, and there's a third group of stuff. It's let me see, the descented bottles are the main thing, not optical solvents. I always confuse the two. So let's just go around and buy everything that's on discount and then identify the highest paying stations for each group and see how much money we can make. Right now we have 40,231,533 units. And we start from main place called Odessia. Let's empty our exosuit inventory. I should have prepared with this, but I wasn't planning on making a video about anything. I just noticed talk on Reddit and I figured that I could share what I've discovered. I didn't even know this is something new. So we start with Odessia and we buy all these and jump to the next station. Next is Soilingh Mishu. I know for a fact that Comet droplets, decrypted user data, and Starsilk and all that stuff from that group, only Odessia, the previous system, buys, so I don't worry about that. All I have to identify is who is paying the highest price for either Optical Solvents, nanotube crate, self-repairing Heridium, 5D Torus superconductive fibers, and the other group, which is made up of these scented bottles, something pipes, and something else. So there's these two other groups that I know are in high demand. Exotic goods, and the other one, I don't know what they're called, like scientific goods or something. Yeah, these are construction, and the other ones are scientific, I think. Oh, these are, yeah, this is the group. So one group is made up of stars, Comet, droplets, Starsilk, the decrypted user data, and whatever Odessia, the first system I was in, is buying. The second group of items is made of these scented bottles, neutron microscope, instability injector, organic piping, and there's some other item, I think. And the third group I trade in is optical solvent, nanotube crate, self-repairing Heridium, and these two, the fibers and the torus. I never found these for sale anywhere. Oh, I found it once. Anyway, so right now we're still buying. So we're gonna buy all of these. Yeah, they're scientific. And we're gonna see how much they pay for these. And I'm gonna make a screenshot of it. And then we go to the next system. Okay, yeah, Starsilk. So you see, there's only two types of not types, because these are the luxury goods that Odessia buy, but only two items: decrypted user data and Starsilk. There's no Comet droplets and other stuff. But we're gonna take these anyway. What are they buying? They are buying these scented bottles, neutron microscopes, instability injectors, organic piping. Okay, so we're gonna take a screenshot of these. With these you make a lot of money. If you find because they can. I ended up at some point buying 4 million worth and selling them for like 7 million, I think. Thing is, I prefer to initially I just go around and buy everything and then sell it all at once to the highest bidder. And you know why? Because once you start selling them, the items, the demand decreases and the price decreases as well, so you don't make as big of a profit anymore. So you're better off just selling them when So for example, I could sell them 200 microscopes for 62% price increase, right? Or I could sell them 100 microscope and then the second batch of 100 microscopes, so it's a 200 total. Next time I sell, they may be paying 40 something percent more on the microscope because I already sold 100 and the demand decreased. If I sell all at once, at least from what I noticed, they all go for the high price. And I don't see them adjusting that soon. So I made a screenshot of what their Soilingh Mishu have been and then by the so here they sell bottles, which we already have. They sell more microscopes, more stability injectors, and the piping, which we were talking about. So I would buy these for this much and sell it on the previous system for much more. Oh. How much was self-repairing Heridium on Soilingh, I think? Let me check my screenshots. $57%. $65. So we're selling these we are selling here right now. It's better than the previous one. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. And we bought everything that's to buy. Then we go further. More of these, apparently. More microscopes. More injectors. No piping, apparently. Wiring looms are kind of cheap. I should buy a few. But not yet, because it's gonna screw with my plan. Let's see what these people buy. They just buy fibers and torus, which I haven't seen any. Oh, these. 46, it's even lower than the previous one. Okay, so this is out of the self-repairing here in 40. Yeah, 57. That wins. Okay. Off to the next system. All right. Ooh. Odessia buys these. We're gonna make a lot of money in Odessia with this. Encrypted user data. Star Silk. Comet droplets. Ion spheres. And teleport coordinators. These we're gonna make a lot of money with. So we're paying 4.9, almost 4.9 million on 97 coordinate, and we're gonna sell these for like, I don't know how much it was on Odessia, but we shall see soon. So 4.9, I think it's gonna be at least 6+ million, you'll see. Alright, and what do they buy here? Bottles, microscope, instability injector, and piping. 19%. I think piping had a better price in another system. Yep, best price for piping was in Viking. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Microsoft microscopes 62%, and we have 44. Okay, so this is out of the question. Gibella is not good system to sell in. Next system. Alright. Oh, more Star Silk and decrypted user data. Ooh, wirelooms are expensive here. You see? So you always buy them from where they're cheap. Previous system or 2 systems back, it was minus 2%, not plus 40%. Okay, what do these people buy? Neural ducts, and that's it. Sad. Oh, no, my bad. I scrolled all the way down. My bad. So they pay 54 for the Microsoft. How much was previous? 62. So this Viking system wins for this group. Instability 31%, 48, yes. Nanotubes are 67. Nanotubes. No, the descended bottle 67. 63. So it's still better. Okay. Next system. I think this was it. They're duplicated in the list, so it's really hard to follow which one we've visited and which ones we haven't. But I think we've been to all of them. This one is excluded because they never have the stuff. It's from a different area of space apparently. They never sell what I need, and they never buy what I can find in these other systems, so it has to be it depends on the type of system. Some are scientific, some are, you can tell when you look at the system, the type of economy they have, etc. Anyway, yeah, I think we've been to all of them, and all we have to do now is start selling to the highest paying station. And we're gonna start with Odessia, because Odessia is the only one that buys Star Silk, Comet droplets, decrypted user data, and all the other luxury goods that they usually buy. And we're gonna start making profit in Odessia, and then we're gonna look at the screenshots and identify the other 2 systems that pay well for the other 2 groups of products that we have bought. So you see, they already started resupplying the shop, so I could buy 1 of each still, but it takes time. That's the only limitation that you have with these. It takes time for the stations to resupply with stuff, but once they resupply, you can just come back and buy and sell and buy and sell and keep making products. So Odessia pays a lot of money on Star Silk, decrypted user data, Comet droplets, ion spheres, and teleport coordinators. And we got a lot of them. And I remember I said we bought these for like 4.9 million, something like that. And I said it's gonna be at least 6 million. And it's only 6 million because it's only plus 17%. I've seen these with plus 40%. So with this sum, you can like buy these for like 4 million and something, and sell it for like 6 million plus or 7 million even. It's really good. So we started with 40 million. I'm gonna start selling right now. We bought 18.5 million worth of stuff apparently. And let's see how much it's actually worth when we sell it. Alright, so now we have to see who is paying top dollar for the group with optical solvent and for the group with de-scented bottles, the scientific goods and the construction goods, which show up as luxury items, or no, exotic. These are the luxury items were the ones we just sold. Alright, let me check my screenshots. So for the injector and de-scented is Viking. And for the other ones, 37. Yeah, Viking and Soilingh Mishu. Or is it? No. Heridium is 57 here and it's 65 on then Bailey, so it's gonna be Viking and then Bailey. Yep, Viking and then Bailey. Okay. So you see, already, optical solvent is not in high demand anymore. They don't pay as much as they did earlier for it already. That's why you need to sell them all in one big lump. And these are actually what I'm gonna sell on the last system, so I'm gonna stock up. I mean, the most I can. And we go to the last system. So let's see. I'm not buying these anymore. We're gonna sell what we have left for this much. Organic piping. So we started with 40 million and we got to 48 million. So we made 8 million by jumping around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, some are duplicates, but yes, around 8 stations. So I think it's a good way to make money, and you don't really need the economy scanner unless you want to see which is being reported as the... Yeah, let's try it. I'm curious where it's gonna locate the surge. Icherin Riash system. Sales prices spiking in nearby system. Located on high-tech economy in demand goods. I see. So you see, so right now I have a surge on that particular place. I don't know why it's not showing up. There you go. But I've never been there before. But the first time I activated the scanner, that is how I have discovered this system, Luntes Cibela. This Luntes system was the system that showed up here in the bottom right last time I activated the scanner. So right now I should go out, explore that system, Icherin Riash, go out there, see what's up with them, and then hope for the best and make a profit. Even though right now, for starters, it's enough, in my opinion, to find a few systems that kind of trade in the same groups of commodities as you noticed I did earlier, because you could just do this every few hours and make, you saw I make about 8 to 10 millions on average each time I do this. Last time I did like 10 to 11, I think. Now it was only 8. I bragged I make 10 and I only made 8. But generally it's that easy. Just go around, buy whatever you know they buy for a good price, and then get everything that's on discount, and then just identify who is paying the most and sell there and make a profit. If you find if you manage to have a good selection of a few systems which trade in really expensive items, and you can buy a lot of them, because that's the thing also. Imagine you can get your hands on around, I don't know, 200 comet droplets, or you could get your hands on 1,000 comet droplets and sell all 1,000 on a big high demand price. And that's how you're gonna make a lot of money. You don't even have to make these many trips. I only make many trips because I'm making sure I buy all the discounted commodities and then just sell them bulk on the highest paying station. But if you would have tens of stations from where you know you can just go around and buy all the expensive stuff and then just go and sell it all in one place for the highest profit, that would be even faster. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope it didn't really drag around, even though it kind of did because I did the entire thing. But I don't know, don't forget to leave a like, tell me your opinions in the comments, and we'll maybe meet in game on some anomaly one day. Cheers.